Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Dragon Quest XI. Since last time, I have upgraded people's equipment. Not much change there, just got the +3 on all of their stuff, except for the accessories because reasons. And got the silver platter we picked up to +3 and gave it to Serena there. In addition, we should probably go to our character builder. They do start with some abilities. There's something to be said about coming down here and grabbing this magical might upgrade. And in fact, these two right here are probably worth grabbing pretty quickly. These are also pretty nice. This is mainly her heavy wands trees, where I'll be putting most of her points. But I'm going to take a little detour down here, just to pick that one up. I'd like to get her magical might up, and I would like to get that MP, so we'll save up for that one as well. And then Serena here has Harpistry, which has hymns that will protect you against certain abilities. Hymn of Ice isn't bad to pick up early on, and so I'm going to pick up Hymn of Ice. Serena can use magical medium. Yeah, see, there's some reasons to come up here. These hymns up here I don't really find all that useful. These are useful for boss fights mainly, and then this one here I don't really care about, but I'll want to pick up those two, and then we'll start going down her wands tree. They both require more skill seeds than I currently have, so I'm not going to be giving them any skill seeds at the moment. But yeah, we are ready to head on out to Gallopolis. I didn't do any level grinding or anything. I did get a couple accolades. I got a 25,000 gold accolade, as well as the Forge 100 items accolade. Nothing too special there. Just thought I'd let you know that we picked them up. I'm gonna whack these robber buddies just because we can. It'll also give me a chance to change my tactics here real quick. So everyone, go ahead and fight wisely, and let's see how much better we are now that we've got more people. Ouch, Veronica just took a heck of a hit. As you can see there, though, she has some pretty good spells. We are no longer the primary healer. That would be Serena's job, generally. Though we can still heal in a pinch. Yeah, now it's not nearly as difficult to deal with them. Again. And they do all still give XP, so I'm not going to press the issue. I'm not going to fight them all. I will come over here, though, and grab these sparklies as we head towards Gallopolis. A lot of the item upgrade I'm doing, by the way, if you're not looking to get the accolade for completing all item upgrades, don't feel obliged to do it. And don't feel obliged to upgrade them now. Just keep them in your bag. I don't like the clutter. I would rather spend the time to get the Perfectionist Pearls to get rid of my bag clutter. But that's just me. And yes, we have a pass. Through we go. Fantastic. So we're in a new area, which means, of course, we've got new enemies to fight. So let's take a look around, shall we? There are also treasure chests to pick up, of course, so... Oops. Skull Rider there we've fought before. So what do we have? Don't know quite yet. That's a Prestidigitator. We have quite a few hit points. Quite a few hit points indeed.
Let's heat things up.
And of course, Veronica there says she's an offensive caster and can't hit worth a darn. Especially since I don't have her equipped with a whip. I'm just going to let her keep up her MP. That hallucination there means that their miss rate is up, which is quite useful against the brownies there. The brownies hit really hard. And yes, they will occasionally try and do physical attacks, which for those two characters there, with their wands, will drain MP. So, it's not bad to have them do physical attacks from time to time. But yeah, there you go. See, 2 MP back to Serena. Awesome. And yeah, enemies here have a bunch of hit points, so we might be a little underleveled. But we'll worry about that in due time. Let's see here. Let's grab some sparklies around before we head into the city. Oh, here we go. This is a wyvern. That's a lot of chimeras, sorry, not wyverns. Chimeras. And they have fire, which doesn't hurt that badly. Still, they do have a hit everybody on the screen maneuver. And since we had 2 people injured there, the hero decided to heal. Ooh, nice. And Sizz there will definitely help. Having 2 healers is going to make things a little bit easier. And yeah, that guy's dead. Persecutor, or Persecutor, definitely the way to go there. The AI is not dumb. Auto-battling like this really isn't that bad of an idea. And as there you can now see, enemies can pep up as well. So keep that in mind. Poor Veronica's there is getting a beating. Right now, Serena actually has more defense than Eric does, which is kind of funny. And yep, strength decreased. It kind of hurts, but it's not that bad. I think we have a couple new pep powers we could use as well. I'll have to check those out if we get a chance. Speaking of which... where do we find that? Attributes? Yeah, there's a few new powers here. Care Prayer between Endri and Serena if we're both pepped up. Ring of Rack and Ruin if we're both pepped up. Wild Side if 3 of us are pepped up. Tundra and Lightning and Echo Aura. So we have a lot of flourishes. Go through Borea's Blessing between those 2, so once everyone's pepped up, I'll try and put that to some use. There should be a Witherwood right there. Now I just want to head straight south. And somewhere around here should be a sparkly. Is it up on top? No. Way too far north. That would be why. Oops. A lot of them wizard things around. Grab another Witherwood. And head down here. I think there's a sparkly around here somewhere. Oh, already passed it. I'd like to gather these all up before we go into town. Oh, there it is. It's an actual bush. Cotton Top. Cotton Top. Doonberry. Ooh, Doonberry. Nice. Let's heal up a little bit. Some Skull Riders. Not too worried about them. Do want to come over here and grab this, though. Mini Metal! Excellent. And slightly even more important than that. Well, no, not more important than that. But more useful overall. If we need gold, we can finally get gold. And there's some iron and copper, so if you need to do a little bit of forging, there you go. And there's a small scale there in case for some reason you need to make scale equipment. And head on north. It's a fairly large area, but it's not too bad. Just pick up what we can while we're able to. One thing to keep in mind, there is an enemy here that never appears on the map. We have to just fight until we find him, which is fine. I need to get some XP anyway, so no reason to worry about that, right? If we head over here... There's these fellows, the cactaballs. Whack one of them. Oh, man. Glad I healed. This is going to be a rough fight. Ow.
Yep.
That was a nasty opener. They all outsped us. Nope, don't like that. Bye, Veronica. That's bad.
Night, night!
Yep, we're gonna die. I don't think it's even gonna matter. This was a nasty fight to get into. Painful. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we'll get to show what death does. I'm not even going to try to salvage this. Yeah, that didn't kill anyone. Veronica going down like that pretty much doomed us. So we're going to lose a bunch of gold. Bunch of gold. From last autosave, from last place visited, from our latest save. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, see, this will revert us back to where we were at our last autosave, which is, yeah, we'll do that. That'll, if we do the other one, we get to keep all our XP and gold. This is actually just reloading to save. So if you don't want to lose half your gold, because you're walking around with a bunch of gold like me, like an idiot, there you go. I'm going to go back and make it daytime, because, yeah, at night, unfortunately, even with all of the equipment I've upgraded, as you can see there, we are a little bit on the underpowered side. I'm a couple levels lower than I'd probably like to be for how hard the enemies can hit. But what can you do? It was also really unfortunate that we just got 5 enemies at once. That was, and they all went first. That was a real bad situation to be in, because those cactaballs have a lot of hit points. Let's jump up here. Let's make it daytime, shall we? I don't think any of those enemies are... So there are a couple that are nighttime only. The prestidigitators, will catch them eventually. But yeah, there you go. If I had banked my gold, I would have just taken the hit to the gold. But yeah, not with 12,000 gold on me. That's a lot of money for this part of the game. Mostly by doing a whole bunch of hat making. Which was, really wasn't doing to make the money, I was doing to get the Perfectionist Pearls, but you know. There you go. This is about where I expected we'd have our first death. It's almost always where I have my first death, and it's pretty much always against the Cactaballs. They are pretty nasty. If we look at our info here, yeah, it's completely reverted us back to the save, so keep that in mind. We've lost any enemies we fought here. Fortunately, we hadn't really fought much, so that's alright. Let's whack a Chimera while we're here. That's a nasty fight. This is a daytime fight, guys.
Night, night!
Oh well. The Wyverns aren't the worst, or Chimeras aren't the worst enemy out here. The Cactaballs aren't even the best ones to fight. The Brownies give the most XP. The Cactaballs are just nasty because of the AoEs they can do. Chimeras are also a little bit irritating because of that. Should probably tell the hero to be more offensive focused. Ow! Jeez. Oh, Brian got pepped up. That's not good. I don't like mustering strength. Yeah, this. I mean, it gets brutal. I mean, now that we've got more party members, the fights are going to get a little harder. And the enemies here. This is a big jump in difficulty. From where we were to here is a big. That's gonna hurt. Yep, because he was pepped up and it boosted his strength. Would like to see more people get pepped. Nice. They also have an AoE. Like, everything here has AoEs, which is stupid because we don't have an AoE heal yet, and we aren't going to get one for a while.
Easy peasy.
But yeah, as you can see there, fights here are worth a lot of XP. So let's pick up our vestiges of our shinies. This one right here. Yeah, not the easiest place to deal with. We do eventually have to fight the Cactaballs. Hopefully we'll fight a smaller group of them. Or, more to the point, maybe I'll just save before we fight over there next. That might be a better idea. Grab our mini medal again. We could, of course, get our horse to run around faster, but when have I ever done that? We could also get a Skull Rider to walk around faster, I think, but there aren't any Skull Rider climbing points here, so there's no real need to get a Skull Rider. Okay. Continue on. You saw me, now you have to die. Ow. Well, this actually isn't that bad. The Skull Riders aren't going to live very long. But yeah. Ow. Apparently they decided not to use their magic? That's an interesting choice, I guess. Alright, one's dead. God, everything hits so hard. 20% boost really, really hurts. And yeah, everything kind of peps itself up now, which is irritating. And we're not going to get a simultaneous pep with Veronica. That will happen a lot. Until we get more party members, it's going to be hard to get the entire party pepped up at once. Yeah, this fight is just taking forever.
Yep.
Yeah. Getting caught in heel loops because we don't have enough hit points to
Night, night.
really stand up to this. And you can see that the Cactaballs have a ton of HP. Oh, paralyzed. Nice. That's the Venom Moth knife. Working for you.
And don't come back.
That was a lot sketchier than I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some level grinding. At least a couple levels. Hey, Robber Rabbit. You're easier than most of the stuff out here. Let's fight one of you. And looking for the other enemy that we're missing. Yeah, nobody's pepped up except for me. So we're completely out of cycle. That's okay. We'll worry about it in a bit. All of the AoEs, it's so annoying. Tactics. Everyone, follow orders. So we can now use Care Prayer. So we're going to show this off just so I can check it off my list. And, probably heal up Veronica here. And just use Crack.
Oh, cool it. What?
A lot of hit points. A lot of hit points. I've got pretty good equipment on.
Wonderful.
Heal up just because. I'm going to try to avoid any more battles until I get to the campsite here. So let's grab the Beast Bone. So 2 more shinies to pick up, and then we've picked up everything in this area. There's some Cactaballs. Try not to run into them. And somewhere around here is a chunk of iron ore. And here's the campsite. I'm going to rest here for the night. We're going to come over here. And we've got a new merchant here. So Cast Iron Claymore is what we have equipped right now, if I remember correctly. So that's not useful. I'm going to pick up a rapier just to forge it up later. We've got a Cruise Ring already. Iron Lance, we'll pick one up. Battle Whip, we'll pick one up. Silver Platter, we've got one and it's been upgraded. Not to worry about it. Turbans here. Increased magical might and magical mending. And defense. Pretty cool. They can't equip them, but I should probably pick up a couple of these. Do I pick up any in the next area? Let me check real quick. Let's take a look here. No, it doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna pick up one. Put it in the equipment bag. Bunny ears. We could actually make these later, but they're actually pretty good, so I'm gonna pick up a pair of these. We'll have to upgrade them, of course. Don't remember if we actually get some later. Leather cape we'll grab just to have it. And that's all he's really got. He also sells some stuff. Butterfly wings, Nuspricious. So I'm sure we'll find some recipes that will make these, be made with these. And spending 2,000 coins at once, we got a accolade. Let's rest until daytime. And please, oh please, let's save the game. There we go. Alright, one more item to grab. And now that we've healed up, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't care to fight the wyverns, but I'll fight the hammerhoods because they're good XP. Hey, we got the drop on them. Fantastic. Tactics, everyone. Show no mercy.
Night, night.
That didn't do much good.
Let's heat things up!
Alright, that thinned them down pretty well. I love Sizz. I probably should just tell them to fight wisely. That's probably better. And remember, we can't run from battles, so... Nice.
Yep. Burn!
I need to get her magical might up.
Oh.
Ow! And this fight should be over. No?
Let's heat things up!
Well, at least we killed the one that was mustering its strength. That's a plus. I don't like when they pep up. Ow. He had a lot of hit points left. Oh. I don't think he has a lot of hit points left yet. Now, because they're trying to melee him. Yeah, these guys are worth fighting. They're worth a lot of XP. I do need to get some levels. I'd like to be at least 14 or 15. I'd like to be at least 15 by the boss of this area. So there is that. But I'm not going to grind too much. In fact, I think I'll avoid any further encounters. I'm also looking for the last major enemy to show off, because they're not very common. Not that we'll be able to kill it if it shows up, but there is an enemy that will be around that we would like to kill, if at all possible. But it probably won't be. So many hit points on these things. There we go. Finally.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
Hey, level 14. No, 2 skill points ain't gonna get us anything. Alright. Anyway, over here somewhere. There it is. Last pickup. Snakeskin. Alright. Let's get back to town, shall we? We've got some cutscenes to watch. I can always do this grinding afterwards. Wasted enough time with that death anyway, right? And yes, in between sessions I will be figuring out what I can make easily for Perfectionist Pearls and putting that all together. Getting those new items upgraded to +3, even if I'm not going to use them, because that's just how obsessive I am with that. Alright, here we are. We've made it to Galleopolis. This is a fairly large town. And it seems to have a circus in
Oh, just look at all these people! How marvelous! Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
Alright, welcome to Gallopolis. Yes, I've come to watch the races. Ah. Prince is about to have a birthday. And be part of the race. That might be important. Right. Very modest. Okay, good to know. And yeah, we can do some horse racing. We will eventually have to do some horse racing, which is... Oh, I don't want to do horse racing. There's no... There's a mini game involved in it, obviously, and yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. Ooh, a hardy hide. That it? Just a hardy hide? Yeah, that's it. Just a hardy hide. But let's swing over here. 17 gold. Fantastic. Yes, Prince Ferris will definitely win. Obviously. Okay. Let's go in here. There's nothing in here except for a person to talk to. Ah, Sylvando. I don't think he's going to be your type, lady. I've not heard the Slayer of Sands. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Let's see here. What do we have here? Nothing. Because of course we don't. What we do have back here is a mini medal. Yay! Glad to have that. Right, can't go in there. Can go in here. Here's our church. Which had a traveler's hood. I don't actually know how good those are. Pretty terrible. Number carried 1. Okay. And, cannot be sold. So if you want to equip the Traveler's Hood from the, time we were running away, we can. And if we come back here, we can find an Angel's Bell. Very nice. Okay, let's head on down. I thought there was a side door out of here. Oh, there it is. And you can go up to the top over there if you'd like. Hi, doggo! And some gold coins. Before we go into that area, let's look around. I have to come see to the horses. And yes, there's the stables here as well. Oh, sorry. His horse refused to walk away. Yeah, these times of peace might not last as long as you think. Horse manure! Totally worth it. Well, that's where you get to the spectator stands. And what are you? Alright, what scene are you looking for? Wild side. Slay a Spitfire by unleashing your wild side. Fine. Alright, well we'll have to look up what we need to do for wild side, because that's not going to be annoying at all. It's going to be super annoying. Those Spitfires are super powerful. So, wild side is Eric, Serena, and Endri. Yeah. Single file. And over here is 6 gold. Let's, before we go up to the ramp, let's check out the stables, shall we? Huh, so the Sultan was pretty good at what he did. Good to know. So what's in here? Guardians of the Star. Yes. Keep in mind that they're called the Guardians of the Star. That is actually kind of important. Not super important, but kind of important. Right. You pick up horse poo. Good for you. Not really anything back here we want. I'm not going to do horse racing quite yet. What do you have? Ah, yes. The Spitfire is Nocturnal. And the Slayer of Sands. Yeah. And the Cactotlotl. We have not encountered them, and I don't believe we're going to encounter them for quite some time, actually. Oh, set of Wayfarer's Clothes. We can always sell it. Okay, what else are we looking for here? Oh, right here, we should find... Gave her a fright. Oh dear. We got a well. We know what we do with wells. Ooh, oasis water. Nice. So, you'll notice over there that there is a locked door. I'll show it off in a second here. Ooh, a Warmaline. Always like to find those. So, yeah. Over here is a locked prison door. We will not be dealing with that for a very long time. Very, very long time. However, we can get an Archbishop. Those are useful. Remember that that's there. We might need more of those. Well, we could always buy them too, and honestly, the shiny spots are there just to make the first combine a little bit cheaper, in my opinion. So let's see here. This is our item. Sorry. This is our item vendor. Who sells strong medicine now, which is better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see here. This is just the armor shop. So what do we, or weapon shop, sorry. So we've got the posy pole. I don't have one of those, but I'll go ahead and buy one. I've got so much equipment to upgrade. And we've got those. Okay. Well, so much for all that gold I had, right? Oh well, it's fine. Ah yes, we definitely have to show this off. A puff puff, sure. I'll definitely take a puff puff. First though, before we head up there, we find a vial of finessence, and some soft work, which will be useful later. Oh, that's a... Not see us all at once. Oh dear. Sure. I'm gonna have to censor this for YouTube. Nervously leaves our friends behind. I need an adult. Yeah, you could turn off the light. Lots of puffing. Lots of hee-heeing. That tickles. That last one said, ah! What just happened? My innocence. My innocence. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to think about it. Sorry, it's not happy. There you go. That's a puff puff. There are several of them in the game. We'll try and find them all. They're not too hard to find. Most major cities have someone. Ah, yes, rare creatures. We'll have to deal with that eventually, too. I would like to grab the Dancer's costume here. It's very expensive, but once upgraded, it will be quite useful. And I think we're done with him. Yeah, not much else there. Let's see here. We grabbed that already. I think I missed something over here. I did. A Doonberry. Fabulous. Stepped in horse poo. You poor fellow. So if we come in here, let's check the book here. There we go. So you want to be a witch. Lamppost, wizard staffs, and tricky turbans, and fire retardant blouse and enchantress gloves. So I've got bunches of stuff to make now. Yay! And a free turban. I kind of forgot that that was there. But yeah, yeah. All right, I'm not too worried about the inn. But I am worried about this quest. Cactus cutlet. Okay. A golden globule. Yeah. Golden globe. Cacti who carry them are extremely vicious. He's not kidding. The golden the cactus that carries this is probably harder than the last boss we fought. Yeah. And they just appear around other cactiballs. The Wings of Serenity I have equipped make it more likely for them to appear by like a paltry 3%. But there you go. It's not like I don't have any grinding to do anyway. So we got a circus town. You can come back here. And if we come back here, we can look around. I am not a fan now. Yep, that's Sylvando. And this treasure chest is empty. I just wanted to show off that treasure chest was empty. There's another locked door in this town, by the way. You can see it directly across from us. It would help if I didn't get turned around. There we go. Yep. Another locked door right there. And yeah, just stuff going on around here. Nothing, you know, there's lots of people to talk to, but they're all just talking about the festival. And the prince, whom is the best of princes, super prince, prince above all other princes. Yes. A crossbow kid searching for you. We will deal with him in a bit. In quite a bit, actually. Let's run around here. Let's see if we can't clean up the last of the items around here. I think that's pretty much everything. Yep. So I guess we should go see the king, as it were. How are we doing on time? We're good. We can do these cutscenes. Alright, Sultan's upstairs. And everyone here's pretty nice. Kitty cat! Yay, kitty cat. Strong antidote. Nice to have. Some guys practicing. Prince Furris. Too many cats here, they all look alike. Fluffiest and most... That's not going to help someone identify a cat. All cats are the fluffiest and most adorable cats, especially if you ask them. Oh no, the dark spawn. Oh no. Sir, that's private. Fishnet stockings and some boxer shorts. Awesome. And this is talking about the prince and his growing into a man. We'll see about that eventually. Pair of concrete earrings. Neat. Another accessory I have to upgrade at some point. Yay! Okay. Anywho. So if that was the Sultan's room, this must be the Prince's room. Power of Positivity. Ruler's Handbook. Yep. Interesting that the Prince has a self-help book in his room. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Ah, Yedrunstead, Secrets of Ye Flame. We're not ready for this yet. We will be eventually. Feathered cap, nice to have. Iron broadsword, useless. And a sleeping hibiscus. I can probably figure out a use for that at some point, maybe. I do need to organize my inventory more. Ah, well. We'll worry about that when it comes to it. Cutscene time!
This race, my fellow Gallopolitans, this race. Fellow Gallopolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Ha ha! Father, my training is complete.
Also note, he has a feathered hat.
knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong, unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Oh. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis? Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
I'm sure you will. In the meanwhile, you get some kitty litter and some oasis water. And also, if we go up here, aha! Didn't even know that chest was there the first time I came here. And out here. Get awake, Robin. Alright. So we've met the prince, and he now knows that we are looking for the rainbow. And I'm going to take a moment here just to make sure I'm caught up on all the recipes that I'm supposed to have. Let's see here. Yep, got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Don't have that one yet, but we will eventually. And, okay. I think we have all the ones we're supposed to. So you want to be a witch, so I'm going to have to go make all of that stuff. I guess, yeah. What are we doing for recording time right now? 53 minutes. Okay. Well, let's run out and, I want to show off the recipes we're going to have to craft. They're probably going to be a little more difficult than the ones we've done before, and that's all right. Since we don't use this very often, let's go ahead and grab our horse. I'm going to try to avoid running into anything because I doubt we can knock over anything in this area. But yeah, I'm going to do some level grinding off the hammerheads here. Just because I feel like we're a little underpowered. So let's check out the forge. So weapon-wise, we're still looking fine there, fine there, fine there. So we can now make a lamp post. And this is why I needed a lamplight so badly. And a wizard staff. So normally you only pick up one lamp light getting out here. Since I got a little lucky on drops, I've gotten several more. Also know that those both take warmalines, so, or one of them takes warmalines, so I hope you picked that up. Armor-wise, Tricky Turban here, which is Duneberry, Cotton Tops, and Auspicious. And increases magical might and has curse protection. Super good. Absolutely want to make one of those. Don't know if it's better than the bunny ears. I'll have to check. Fizzle retardant blouse here. Magical might. Prevent stop spell. Pretty good. Pretty good. It does take an Auspicious and Oasis Water and a Cotton Top, so we're going to have to get the ingredients for that. And yeah, so that's what we can make. So I'm going to make those. And we'll see what this guy sells the ingredients for, I guess. Pink Pines, Cotton Top. So Cotton Top and Auspicious he sells, and Pink Pine. So we'll figure out what we can make over and over and over again. I might have to do some zooming around to get some things, but that shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, that reminds me, just to check. We've got so much stuff to upgrade. Bunny ears. Cap out at magical might of +6. So yeah, I'll probably make the tricky turban for Veronica. We'll see. I'll compare them when I'm done putting it all together. And yeah, that'll be it for this part. I'm going to do a bunch of grinding and a bunch of item crafting off screen. And I will see you when I've gotten that all done. So until our paths cross again, have fun, stay safe everyone.